Happy day, you all. So I had this crazy idea, and I'd love to hear back from you if you like this idea or not. But I do so much in the kitchen and create and kind of think about, all kinds of crazy things. And I thought, what I need to do is maybe sometimes just let everybody else in on my crazy life in the kitchen, and who knows if I might be inspiring someone. So let me tell you what I got going on today. So what I got going on today is I've got some ground beef. And I think ground beef is an amazing thing. I think ground beef, ground turkey, ground chicken, ground lamb, what else could be ground? Whatever, is a great canvas. Yeah, I think that's a good word to call it. I'm just going to turn this slower. So it's a great canvas. And normally I would just kind of throw spices in there and salt, but I thought to myself, do it completely plain, drain the excess oil. Oh, and by the way, it is definitely grass-fed beef. You got to get that one right out the door. Whatever you're cooking meat-wise, it's got to be, wild caught if it's fish. It's got to be grass-fed if it's beef or lamb, and then chicken, turkey, poultry, it's got to be free range. You absolutely do not want, and also making sure that the grain that they use is not GMO. Out the gate, that's got to be a given, okay? Because I don't care if you can't afford it and you only are going to be reduced to eating meat once a week or something. Please, it's not that I don't care. I do care. I care very much if you can't afford it. But what I'm saying is, we cannot go the other route of conventional meats. They're just too lethal for our health. So love yourself, and even if it means not having, for example, beef that often, then make sure that it's grass-fed. But anyway, so let me give you a little tour. This is completely unsolicited and I'm not even really prepared for it, but I just thought, hey, this could be fun. And again, I want everyone to kind of tell me yay or nay if you like this idea. So of course I have to give a shout out to my good friend Thora over at Teeny Tiny Spice Company, because they do have some amazing spice blends, and I really want to encourage everybody to go over there. So I have these amazing spice blends, right? So I'm thinking to myself, what you could do is have that ground beef and then, put some za'atar, for example, in it, or maybe this amazing xinjiang spice, or this Ethiopian Berber, which I'm absolutely crazy about, or this fabulous French four spice, which is amazing, or whatever. You can kind of see all these crazy spices that I have. I've got a ton of them. Down here, it's like kind of your ethnic. This is all kind of Middle Eastern, and then this line up here is partially your winter spices, and then Creole, all kinds of stuff going on. Oh, but it doesn't end there, folks. No, it doesn't end there. And all the way going up, this is more for like chicken and beef, that sort of thing. And then come inside my closet. And you can see all these crazy spices I have going on up here. Those are all chilies. I've got paseo, ancho, chili guajillo, Japanese chilies, habaneros, peri-peri. And then this is kind of getting into my Indian spices. Fennel, amchur powder, achar masala, fenugreek right here, which is an amazing, just a botanical that does so much. Cumin. And then here we've got, again, some ground fennel. These are all the ground ones, more poppy seed, all these kind of crazy spices. And then this is just some papad, which is made from chickpea flour. And you kind of toast that, and it's a nice thing with Indian food. And again, some cilantro. And yes, I've got to pop it out of that plastic bag and get it in glass. I am on the rampage to get plastic out of my life. So here you see all these crazy spices. This is kind of my Spanish place where I've got different types of paprikas. And then here, going down here, some Jamaican, some Hawaiian, some Cuban. Oh yeah, we got spices going on in this house We sure do. So, okay, let's not belabor the point. So what I really wanted to do is just share with you what's going on. So I got the ground beef. We're going to be throwing different spices in that. I've got some boiling water because I have this amazing sweet potato, purple sweet potato noodles. I mean, is that a beautiful thing or what? They are amazing. So I want to show it to you. I'm cooking it up because my daughter is going to come over later on and I want her to take some of this home. So this is what it looks like. Dry, you know, regular, kind of like the way rice noodles would look. But check this out. Is that a gorgeous... I love that. It's just beautiful, beautiful color. So these amazing purple potatoes, purple sweet potato starch noodle. So it literally has, I'll show you the ingredient list. Where is it? Okay, it's right here. So it literally has just sweet potato starch, purple sweet potato, what else does it say? And water. So sweet potato starch, purple sweet potato powder, and water. I'm not a huge processed food fan or refined food fan, but once in a blue moon, you need to slurp some noodles. Oh, yes, you do. Oh, yes, you do. Okay, this is a crazy idea I got this morning. So here are some brown paper bags, okay? You know, the typical lunch brown paper bags. But voila, in my effort to reduce plastic in my house, I'm thinking, why don't I use these, you know, maybe to put nuts in, for example. I'll show you what I've been doing now since I got rid of the plastic bags in my life, but not all of them. Yes, I'm ashamed to show you that my cashews are still in plastic, but over here, you can see, let me move this out of the way. Yeah, so over here you can see I've got walnuts, more walnuts, and pecans. And so I have those in my beautiful canning jars. So that's like kind of a great switch. We're switching over. We're doing it slowly but surely. I still need to get these nuts out. But anyway, so I thought to myself, you could use these brown paper bags maybe as storage for different things. And I know we all love the fact that plastic, you can see through it, you know right away what it is. But I'm thinking, you know, these brown paper bags could be useful for something. But before I do use them, I'm just going to research a little bit about what maybe was used in the finishing process. So if they've got some scary, crappy chemical on them, I'm not going to do it. So anyway, Kitchen Talks with Christine. Here I am, just kind of showing you, you know, the naked side of what my kitchen looks like, unprepared, unsolicited, but hey, maybe it can inspire. So here I have, as those who are in Radiant Detox know, I love to use sea flakes, and these are Dulce flakes in place of salt. They're great. They give a nice salty flavor to your food, but without with adding the amazing iodine. And then without, you know, any bad stuff. Not that, of course, sea salt or Himalayan salt is bad. It's actually wonderful, but, you know, it's nice for a change. And then here's some digestive spices. There are 5 spices. Those, again, in Radiant Detox know that this is highly recommended. Keep it near your stove. Throw it into everything. Sesame seeds, Rockstar Detox, Botanical. So in the digestive spice, for all you who don't know yet, there are 5 spices, and they are coriander, cumin, also cardamom, ginger, and fennel, I believe. Yes. Okay. Anyway, we're shutting down now. Kitchen Talks with Christine.